I said all that with a microphone. Yes. And everybody heard and understood. I love this class. I love this class already. Okay. We want to, well, real quickly, from my understanding, there's a large traffic on 84. So what we'll do is convene the meeting and then go to recess for 15 minutes, and then we'll come back. Is that okay? So give time for everyone to get here. So I want to convene the Education Committee meeting, our first meeting for January 20. And at this point, we will go into recess for 15 minutes and we'll come back and resume the meeting. Okay, everyone? All right. Thank you. I can get back. So
to the work.
Okay. So like I said earlier, I have this teacher in me, and you know, as a teacher, you got to demonstrate what's right and how you do things. So I'm going to do this. We have over 40 members on this committee. And like my colleague, my coach here said, and I said, I don't know half of y'all, and I don't know if you're a Republican or Democrat, and I don't particularly care. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to give everyone an opportunity. You have 30 seconds to introduce yourself. What I mean by I'll introduce myself, and then you guys can, you know, do it your way. So timer, give me 30 seconds. I'm going to introduce myself first. My name is Senator Douglas McCoy. I represent the communities of Hartford, Bloomfield, and Windsor. This is my 9th, maybe 10th term here. And I think I've been on this education committee for 9 or 10 terms, which is about 18 years. I'm excited about being here, and I look forward to working with every last one of you to get some things done for our children. Thank you. How hard? 19 seconds? I'm gonna pass it to my co-chair, and from there we're gonna go to our rankings, and then we're gonna start to my right, and we're gonna go around.
Again, good morning. Jeff Curry, State Representative for the 11th Assembly District, representing the great towns of East Hartford and Manchester.
Good morning, everyone. State Senator Eric Berthel, ranking Senate Republican on this committee. It's also, I think, my fifth term back on this committee. I couldn't have said it any better than my Senate colleague with respect to the importance of this committee. To me, it is the most important committee in the building because we are empowered with the opportunity to do what's right for children. And the next generation of leaders that will sit in these rooms and here in Hartford and other Capitol buildings and offices all across the United States. So happy to be back here. I look forward to working with all of you. And I don't really care if you're a Republican or Democrat either.
That's my elbow. Thank you. He can get an elbow. Y'all gonna get stopped. He gets the elbow when close. I'm gonna say next.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Kathleen McCarty. I'm state rep for Waterford and Montville, a portion of Montville. It's a true honor and a privilege to be back again with the Education Committee. Welcome to all of the new members. And I'm really, truly looking forward to working with all of the education stakeholders in the room and with the education members to move Connecticut forward and to begin to address and continue to address all of the pressing needs of our students. I'm delighted to again be here, and I wish you all a great day. And if I would be remiss if I did not mention our former chairman of the committee, Bobby Sanchez, whom it was a true joy to work with him. And I know my colleague, Representative Curry, will have that same collaborative, bipartisan message on the Education Committee. He was very instrumental in creating a great culture. Thank you very much. I tried to speak fast.
Thank you. Who are you?
Mr. Chairman, as a former teacher myself, we have to have a discussion. I always taught my students, and I'm going to do the same with you, KISS. Keep it simple and short. Henry Jenga, East Hartford, 10th District. And I thank all of you.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Great to see you and our new chairs. I'm Deputy Speaker Representative Michelle Cook. I cover the 65th District, which is Torrington. This is my 8th term and my 8th term on this committee. So that makes it my 15th year. I have 4 children, one who has dyslexia, which was one of my passions for when I got here. My husband's an assistant principal. My grandmother was an educator, and it is in our blood.
Morning, Mr. Chair, distinguished members of the committee. I'm State Representative Corey Paris, proudly serving the 145th District in Stamford, Connecticut. Excuse me. I am a second term on this committee. I'm also in my second term in the legislature, and I've spent most of my professional career in the education profession, both in higher ed and also in early childhood education as well. I'm proud to be here working with the rest of you. Thank you.
I'm going to try not to read my resume. I'm Representative Antonio Felipe from the great city of Bridgeport. And as I've said for the last week in different committee meetings, as much as I'm going to miss the opportunity to do these meetings in sweatpants, I really, really enjoy being in the room back with you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm James Maroney. I represent the 14th Senate District, which is Milford, Orange, West Haven, and Woodbridge. I'm starting my third term in the Senate, but this is my first term on the Education Committee, and I look forward to working with everyone here.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Representative Susan Johnson, Deputy Majority Leader. I represent the 49th House District, the town of Wyndham and / Willimantic. And I'm very pleased to be here. This is my 8th term. And I think that we've made a lot of great progress here in this committee, working together. Both sides of the aisle work very well together. And I'm really just pleased to be here again, working with everyone on these issues. Thank you so much.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. My name is Chris Poulos, and I represent the 81st District in Southington. I am a classroom teacher. I gave a final exam yesterday, and I still teach full-time when I'm not here. And it is a great honor to represent Southington. That's the town where my district is, but it's an even greater honor to represent the interests of Connecticut's teachers, students, and families on this committee. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm Ron Napoli. I represent Waterbury's 73rd District. I'm also a public high school teacher. I've been on this committee for 3 terms, and I appreciate the good work that we do here. And I hope this session we could have some conversations about making the teaching profession much better for our teachers and our paraprofessionals. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Good morning. Thank you, chairs. I'm Dominique Johnson, the second Johnson, and I'm very, very honored to be on this committee as a 3rd-generation educator. It's in our blood, in our family as well, and it's been my heart work and my professional work up to this point in my life. Very proudly representing Norwalk and Westport, and I look forward to working with you all on these incredibly important issues.
Good morning, Mr. Chairs. And I am Hector Arseno. I represent the part of Greenwich State Legislature. And I'm looking forward to work collaborative with all of you in this committee. And just thank you. It's an honor to be here and working with all of you. Thank you very much.
Good morning to our chairs. My name is Moira Rader. I'm the representative of the 98th District, which is Guilford and a part of Brantford. I'm thrilled to be on this committee. I come from a family of educators, and I also serve in my 2nd term as vice chair of the Guilford Board of Education. So thank you for this opportunity, and I really look forward to working with everyone.
Thank you. Good morning, chairs. My name is Kevin Brown, representing proudly the 56th District in Vernon, but by day I'm a high school civics teacher. And I believe education is the foundation of a democracy. And so I'm happy to be here and serve in this committee. And hopefully we can improve education in this state and nation to make it better off.
Good morning, everybody. Steve Harding, Senator now, served in this committee as a state rep previously, and look forward to working with all of you on this committee. This is arguably the most important work we're going to do because we're helping, shape the minds and the futures of the children of our state. So I'm looking forward to the good work we're going to do, and really appreciate being on this committee, and thank you to the leadership for their work.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Tracy Marr. I'm from representing Norwalk and Darien. I am an educator, only that I have 3 teenage daughters. Pray for me. Really happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Francis Rexford Cooley. I'm representing the 22nd District, Plainville, Farmington, Southington. I spent my career teaching college, former college dean, and I still hold public teaching certification 026. And I'm glad to be on the Education Committee along with the Higher Ed, because I think that education is important for our future. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Good morning, Rachel Chalesky, State Representative, Danbury's 138th District. I currently serve on the Danbury Board of Education, where I've served for 5 years now. So I'd just like to thank those members who are veteran members of the committee for your service, for your years of service, and I look forward to working with everyone here in the best interest of our kids. Thank you very much.
Karen Reddington Hughes, representing the 66th district, Woodbury, Litchfield, Warren, Morris, and Bethlehem. Really looking forward to being instrumental in doing something positive as far as education is concerned, as it really requires a lot of time and energy so that our children can have those foundational tools for their future. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Representative Marty Fonsello from the 107th District, Brookfield, portions of Bethel and Newtown. I'm happy to be here. It's my first term here. But I will say I have 12 plus years experience as a student. So I bring that here. Thanks.
Good morning. I'm Frank Smith, Representative Milford in the 118th District. I'm in my second term, and this is my second term on the Education Committee, but only my second time in an actual committee room. So this is very heady stuff being with all you here today. I'm honored to be part of the Education Committee, as Representative Brown, I think, so eloquently said. Education is the foundation of our democracy, and I think we pursue our objectives in that vein. I think we will do well for the state of Connecticut and for our districts, and thank you for your time.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Mitch Belinsky. I represent the 106th District, which is Newtown, Sandy Hook. I am a six-term legislator, and this is my sixth term on this particular committee. I adore this committee and the charge that we have. And I'm excited as heck to see so many new faces here, because it's key to the conversation that we keep things fresh. So everybody's ideas. This is a committee of collaboration. Please bring it on. Have a great day.
Good morning. I'm Lisa Simonera. I represent the 8th District, which is Avon, Barkhamsted, Canton, Colebrook, Granby, Heartland, Harwington, New Hartford, Norfolk, Simsbury, and Torrington. I am a licensed clinical social worker by trade, a former Board of Education member, and I am a mom of 3, which makes me want to know more and more about education. And one of my children is also a college graduate, but a special ed student. So I look forward to working with you all and hope we have a successful session. Thank you.
All right, we'll move to the folks who are on Zoom, so you all have a chance to introduce yourself. First up, we'll go to the Senate Vice Chair, Senator Winfield.
Good morning, Gary Winfield. I represent the 10th District, which is West Haven and New Haven. Prior Vice Chair, it's good to be back in that capacity. Everything else I have to say, we'll hear during the hearings.
Next up, we have the House Vice Chair, Representative Leeper.
Hi, everyone. I'm sorry I can't be there in person today. Jennifer Leeper, proudly representing parts of Fairfield and Southport, and have enjoyed spending my professional career in education, from a school administrator in New York City to working for our Connecticut State Department of Ed in the Performance Office, and having served on Fairfield's Board of Ed. And looking forward to all we will accomplish together this legislative session. Thanks, Mr. Chair.
Representative Comey.
Hi, thank you, Chair. I'm Robin Comey. I represent the 102nd District of Branford. This is my third term, as well as my third term on the Education Committee. My real passion is working on early childhood. The area of early childhood really is the foundation of education and development in our children. So I'm always happy to talk about that and my experience. And I'm just so pleased to see so many teachers and folks with really great experience on this committee. So I'm looking forward to doing some fantastic things this session. So thanks a lot.
Thank you. Representative Haynes.
Hi, everyone. Representative Haynes here from the 34th District. I represent East Haddam, East Hampton, a little bit Colchester. I'm sorry, not Colchester now, Salem. And I'm very happy to be here. This is my third session with the Education Committee. Looking forward to great work that we're going to do.
Representative Welander.
Good morning. My name is Mary Welander. I represent the 114th district, which is Orange, Derby, Woodbridge, and Hamden. This is my second term and my second term on the Education Committee. I come from a long line of educators and previously served on the Orange Board of Ed. So I'm really looking forward to having some robust conversations this year about how we can improve our schools for the entire state. Thank you so much.
Representative Dauphiné.
Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I have an event locally, so I'm trying to juggle Zoom meetings and events here. But I am going into my 4th term, my first time on education. So I'm looking forward to being a part of this committee. Thank you. And I represent the 44th district.
Representative Carney.
Hi, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations on becoming chairman. Devin Carney, state rep for Lime-Old, Saybrook, and Westbrook. I'm in my 5th term. It's my 2nd term on this committee. It's a great committee. Schools are very important to my district. I'm a product of the schools in my Old Saybrook Public Schools. So I'm on this committee to make sure that those schools are well represented on educational matters within the state. So looking forward to working with everybody. Thanks.
Senator Kushner.
Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you all, even though for me it's virtual. I represent the 24th district in the state Senate, and I have been on this committee. It's my 3rd term and my 3rd term in the legislature. I've had a real interest in education for all these years. My children are all great success stories from our Danbury Public Schools. And I have been very fortunate to co-chair with Representative Leeper the indoor air quality in our public schools task force working group, whose recommendations we hope to bring forward to you this year. That's been an incredible experience. And I appreciate Representative Leeper's leadership and work in this area. So I'm looking forward to another successful session. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Representative Roberts.
Good morning, everybody. Kadeem Roberts from the 137th District, representing Norwalk, Connecticut. I actually have a degree and a background in interdisciplinary studies, certification in elementary education. My mother has been a preschool teacher for about 47 years. That's my biggest motivation, which led me to actually grasp the concept of giving back and reaching out to the youth. I know that we won't live forever, so what we're doing in this room today and what we're doing on Zoom today will be the future aspects and be the future success of the youth moving forward that are going to lead our state. So I'm just honored and happy to be here, and I'm thankful to be on this actual committee.
Thank you. Representative Gibson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning to everyone. And Mr. Chair, congratulations on your appointment. I know you're going to do an outstanding job as a regular member of the chair of the committee. You've done an outstanding job. I'm excited to follow your leadership. I am Representative Bobby Gibson. I'm an assistant principal at the Carmen Aries Middle School in Bloomfield, Connecticut. I'm a 31-year-old educator, not year-old educator, but I've been in education for 31 years. It's my 3rd term on the Education Committee. I serve the 15th district, which is Bloomfield and West Hartford. Thank you.
I mean, if you want to stick with that story of being 31 years old, that's fine.
You know what? I started not to change my story.
Representative Howard.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And in case anybody's doing the math, Representative Gibson started teaching when he was 6. So just so we had the age appropriate there. But my name is Greg Howard. I'm a state rep in my 2nd term from the southeast corner of the state, down Stonington, North Stonington, and a piece of Ledyard, or a part of Stonington now, North Stonington, a part of Ledyard. My first term my first go around here on this committee. By way of background, I'm a 21-year police detective, police veteran, currently a detective, and a father of 2 middle school boys that are 13 and 12. Very involved with the youth in my community, and that's why I'm so interested in education. Congratulations to you, Mr. Chairman, and I look forward to working with everybody, and happy Friday.
Representative Kennedy.
Good morning. I'm sorry I'm not there. I'm actually around the corner from you guys at the Connecticut Kid Governor Program. One of my constituents is a part of the cabinet, so I'm over here. I'll be joining you hopefully shortly. I represent the 119th district, which is parts of Milford and Orange. This is my third term and my 6th year, I guess it would be, on education. I'm very passionate about education, having been a PTA leader for many years, a former state PTA president, and I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations in your new role, and all of the members of the Education Committee. Thank you.
Thank you. Representative. We can come back. Representative McGee.
Hello, everyone. It's Trinae McGee representing West Haven, the 116th. I'm so excited to be on the Education Committee. I'm extremely passionate about the youth. I'm a theater teacher. I worked in the public school system all around the state of Connecticut by way of a theater. It afforded me an incredible opportunity to teach social emotional learning before leaving and opening up my own acting studio. So I'm really excited to be here with you all, and I can't wait to be able to.
Thank you. Senator Miller.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Senator Pat Billy Miller. I've been on the Education Committee since 2009, when I became a member of the legislature. I am passionate about education, and we've put out some very good products and work since I've been on the committee, and I'm excited for the new chair to have Jeff Curry as our new chair, and just excited about the work that we're going to do. So I want to say welcome back to the old members and welcome to the new members. Thank you.
Thank you. You know, I always got you. And I see Representative Khan was back on. Representative Khan. No. All right. Before I turn it back over to my co-chair, I just want to take a moment to introduce my aide and the new clerk of education, Rosalie Philippone. If you want to introduce yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Hi, everyone. My name is Rosalie Philippone. I'm very excited to be clerking the Education Committee this session, and I'm looking forward to working with you all.
Yes, and Rosalie will be your go-to for anything and everything that you need with regards to this committee. She is a fantastic and fabulous individual and just an all-around good human. So definitely count on her for anything that you may need.
Thank you. And the other individuals here, you know, on other committees, they call them staff. We call them our team and our family. And I would like for each one of them to introduce themselves, because we can't get anything done unless we have their expertise. So to my right, or like Chris, you introduce yourself, and we go down the line, and then we come in and continue our business.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Christopher Cordima. I'm an attorney in the Legislative Commissioner's Office. I've been staffing the Education Committee since 2009, so this will be my 15th year. And I love it so much that I decided to have kids and put them in the public school system just to see, you know, I'm tired of writing about it. I want to see how it works. So far, so good.
Good morning, everyone. My name is John Moran. I'm with the Office of Legislative Research, and I've been with the Education Committee now, I think, for 14 years. And I'm looking forward to another good session, and I appreciate everyone being here. We have a few people over here. I'm going to get up and move out of the way.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mary Beth Sullivan, and I co-staff the Education Committee with John from the Office of Legislative Research. I am a former high school English teacher. I'm an attorney, and this is my 11th session with the committee. Looking forward to working with all of you.
Hi, good morning. I'm Janelle Stevens. I work for the Office of Fiscal Analysis. I've been here for 6 years helping with education matters, and my colleague Dan Dilworth is the SD analyst. I think he's on Zoom if he wants to speak up, maybe.
Yes, hi, my name is Dan Dilworth. I am Janelle's colleague with the Office of Fiscal Analysis. I've been in OFA for 11 years, but this is my first year with education. So looking forward to working with everyone.
Everyone has kind of like a nickname on our staff. That's Moneybags right there. We call her Moneybags, Boss Moneybags. That's her new title. She's Boss Moneybags. All right. Anyone else? Did we miss anyone? Representative Khan, I hear you're back on with us.
Yes, hello. Sorry, I was having technical difficulties with my laptop. Hello, everyone. I'm new to the Education Committee. I represent the 5th District with that encompasses Windsor, Hartford, and South Windsor. I currently work right now as a special education teacher. In my past, I've worked also in early childhood, and I've served on the Board of Education in Windsor. So I'm excited to be here and excited to work with you all. Thank you.
Right. I think that concludes everyone. Great job. Everyone did what they're supposed to do. I love my class. You guys are great. You guys are great. I think I counted 7 educators. First time ever. I mean, for all the years I was on this committee, I was the only educator. So I'm glad we have some colleagues here that really understand how this thing works in the state of Connecticut, or how it doesn't work. So with that being said, before we have a number of concepts, 19 concepts that this committee has put together. You guys you do realize what a concept is. It's just an idea. It's just some words on paper for right now. So we have 19 concepts before us and an additional 2 bills. So at this time, can I have a motion to raise the 19 concepts on the agenda?
Mr. Chair, I move that we move all 19 concepts on the agenda.
It's been properly moved in second. Any discussion? Yes, Senator Bertha.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just to go into a little bit deeper detail with respect to the concept, voting in favor or against a concept today does not necessarily show support. These are merely containers, if you will, that this committee has used over a lot of years to combine. We have, as we mentioned, one of the largest committees. We have, I think, second largest number of bills that are proposed. So this allows us to be a lot more efficient in our work. We put ideas into these containers, these concepts, and then we work through the regular process of debating the bill and its content and whatnot. So for our new members, you are not voting to support anything today except the moving of this container and the ability for the committee to be more efficient in its work and to move forward with good progress. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Representative McCarthy.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And I would just like to make a comment, if I may, on 2 of the concepts that we're looking at today. And I know these are just concepts, but I'm particularly pleased to see concept number 15 and 17 on the agenda today. And I would certainly hope that that would lead us in a direction that we remove barriers from the Department of Education that are no longer necessary. So that is very pleasing to see that. And I do want to just echo some of the comments. This has been such a collaborative and bipartisan committee, and I'm delighted to see the concepts that we will be voting on today. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative McCarthy. And I agree. There's a number of concepts out here that stick out that I'm really excited about. And Regs Review is one. And that one is something that we haven't done in over 20-something years in the state of Connecticut. So I'm looking forward to really getting something done around that. Any questions? Any other comments, questions or concerns? Seeing none. Since that these bills been we recognize we have a voice vote. All those in favor of raising the concepts 1 through 19 for this year, this February. So all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Okay. Those opposed? Seeing none, ayes have it, and we'll move forward with the bills. You want to do this one, Jeff? Okay. Also, we have two bills before us that have been drafted. One of them have been drafted, which is 5003. Is the act concerning ECS, and the other one is SB1, which will be the Senate's #1 bill coming out of this committee. The language is not clear already in there yet. There are some concepts that we'll continue to work on to put in SB1. We don't have everything yet, but clearly our 5003, our ECS bill is ready and it had to discuss. So these are two bills before us and that we would like to propose this year. And again, we would like to take a vote on these two bills. Can I have a motion to draft items 1 and 2 on the agenda, SB1 and HB 5003?
So moved.
It's been properly moved and second. Any discussion? Representative McCarty.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. If you wouldn't mind, just particularly for the new members, to just explain what it means by a motion to draft. It doesn't oblige anyone to go forward to vote, although I'm very favorable to both of these bills.
Again, when taking this vote right now, there's no you're not committed to supporting 5003 as a whole yet. You're not committed to supporting SB1. What we're doing here is just raising these concepts, which is now a bill, so that eventually we'll have the language in there and we will vote on it. We will discuss exactly what's going to be written in these two bills and how we'll move forward. So that's what you'll be supporting today if you vote today. Any questions? I love it. Any comments? Okay, Representative Curry.
With regards to the proposed bill, House Bill 5003, this is obviously a proposal that we've been working on for a number of years with regards to education funding and our student-centered model. If anybody wants any sort of frame of reference, you can go back to last year's legislation 5283. And we will be getting a bit more information over the next couple of weeks. On February 1st, an info session will be held with regards to education funding. So members, not only with education, but along with the members of the Appropriations Committee, will have a better understanding of where we are and how we got to where we are with regards to funding. And then 2 days later, on the 3rd, we will have a public hearing on 5003, again, along with the members of the Appropriations Committee. And so, hopefully you'll take the time to educate yourself a bit more on that so that we can have a substantive discussion when the time comes.
Yeah, I just want to piggyback on that. I'm really excited about February 1st. We are having a public hearing or public discussion about ECS. I know that's the term that's used around here often, and the reality is probably 95% of people don't even know what that means and how we fund our schools. So that will be brought out in this hearing on February 1st. I encourage everyone who's concerned about education to please make your way to the hearing on February 1st. It's a combined hearing with education and appropriation. So someone has online. Representative Wieland has a question online.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just wanted to mention that I'm grateful to hear more information about what the foundation of 5003 is based on, because while I know it does have some language drafted, it is not as much detail as I look forward to hearing and learning about, so we can make sure that we do have a very clear understanding of where the education funding is coming from, how it's changing, and what we can do to best serve our districts. So thank you for that. And I look forward to the hearing on the 1st and the public hearing on the 3rd. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Seeing none, all those in favor of drafting proposed bills SB1, HB 5003, please signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed?
Aye.
Seeing none, ayes have it, and we'll have these two bills drafted. Anything else you want to add, colleague, before we close this out?
Yes. Just real quick, Rosalie did ask that I let you know that she's going to be sending out a form so that all of the contact information can be collected so that she can easily find you all. Also, we're hoping and we're working with the State Department of Education to get the Education Committee back out into the schools and setting up tours around the state. So hopefully we can actually see what we're doing and how that actually impacts the teachers and the students. So be on the lookout for that. And last but not least, our amazing LCO, Chris Cordima, is hosting a masterclass in the bill process. And so I know that everybody should hopefully be attending that. Chris, do you want to give some details on the time and date of that?
I forget what date it is. I've been so busy drafting. No, I believe it's in the beginning of February. And it's actually for new members. My colleague, Nick Bombay, is the director of our office, and I will discuss sort of the legislative process procedure, our role as counsel in the process, and also sort of walking you through the various bills and how we draft them and sort of what a bill looks like and the process. So for new members, that's great. And any, existing members who find it as exciting as I do, I welcome you to attend as well. So thank you.
Thanks, Chris. And just lastly, and Representative McCarty mentioned earlier, I'd be remiss if I did not thank Representative Sanchez for his leadership on the Education Committee over the last 2 terms. And I look forward to filling those shoes and continuing on the good work that he did alongside many of us on this committee.
Representative McCarty.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would just ask, as we're coming to a close, if this committee would allow for a recess for votes going forward.
Right.
I know that it's a voice vote, but for attendance purposes.
Yeah. So you want to extend,
Yes, please.
Yes, for those who are not here, we'll leave the votes open till 12 o'clock for those individuals not here. And before we close out, I might be wrong, but I might be right. But I think there's a birthday in the house. Michelle, I think we have a member who has a birthday today. Representative. Yes, yesterday. I'm a day late. We couldn't be there. Happy birthday, Michelle. And I hope we have many more. If we have no more business, thank you for that. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you. We'll reconvene. Well, we're done until you vote at 12. Thank you.
Hello, Representative Zupkis. I'm sorry that it took us so long to get you on.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, great. Thank you. I need to vote.
Yes. So we held a voice vote to raise all 19 concepts on the agenda.
Okay.
And we also had a voice vote to draft proposed bill SB 1 and HB 5003.
Okay.
How
So
would
that-
you like to vote on those two items?
Yes.
All right, thank you for your votes.
Thank you. Bye.
Hello, Representative Sanchez.
Hello.
You here to vote?
Yes.
Okay, so the first vote we held, it was a voice vote to raise all 19 concepts on the agenda. How would you like to vote?
Representative Sanchez votes yes.
Thank you. The second one was a voice vote to draft proposed bills 1 and 5003. How would you like to vote?
Rep Sanchez votes yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Representative. Hello, Representative.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
So we have a vote to raise all 19 concepts on the agenda. How would you like to vote?
Vote yes. Can Representative Candelaria votes yes.
Thank you. And how would you like to vote on drafting proposed bills 1 and 5003?
I vote yes.
Thank you.
And that's it?
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Senator.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good.
So there was a motion to voice vote on all 19 concepts on our agenda for today. How would you like to vote?
I would be a yes.
Thank you. There also was a motion to draft proposed bills 1 and 5003. How would you like to vote?
To draft those, you said?
Yes, draft
Yeah.
Senate Bill 1 and HB 5003.
Thank you. I would like to vote yes.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. Nice weekend.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.